Guys, it's great to see you, and it's funny because I was thinking about this when we finally set this interview up. The last time I saw or spoke to you guys on Zoom, we're of course talking about new music, but you guys are like the Simpsons, and what I mean is you guys can predict the future. And if I remember correctly, you guys predicted the Euro Cup on who was going to win. And that was the last time we spoke because I think you guys said it was Italy that was going to win. Am I correct?
I think that's true.
Yeah. And who ended up winning?
It was Italy.
Yeah, check back to that last interview. I was wearing the jersey even, so we have proof.
Exactly. Look, when they won, man, what was the celebration like for you guys?
We had a pretty fun one. We went down to College Street in Little Italy here in Toronto, and it was a late night.
I believe it. I'm surprised you guys didn't back up too and head over the Woodbridge because that's, of course, the area I'm at. And yeah, man, it was just like, woo, just a wall, man. But what a celebration and what fun. And of course, with you guys having new music, and the fun continues because as we speak, you guys are going to be performing on an iconic stage, an iconic venue. Where are you guys going to be performing, and what, of course, is the series that you guys are part of?
We're playing at the famous El Mocambo, and we're very excited to be back at that venue. We've heard more legend about it than we've actually experienced there. There's all the stories and all the people that have played there. It certainly takes its you feel that impact when you walk in there. And we're going to be on the Lemmon Stage. And that's the series of music that they're doing on Tuesdays there that we're going to be a part of.
And I get to host and introduce you guys, so I'm so looking forward to that. How does it feel, though, being part of this Lemmon Stage series? Because I've been honored enough to be part of two shows, and they blow me away. When you guys heard you're going to be part of this, what'd you think?
Yeah, it's pretty special. We were actually lucky enough to, we've played it once before. It was our last show in December of 2021.
That's right.
Before everything shut down. It was felt like the last show before everyone had to lock down again when bars were still open. So this will be pretty much our first show coming out of it as well. So it'll be nice to kind of hopefully close this out and look onwards rather than having to go backwards.
What was the show like, man?
It was a lot of fun. That room, everything looks amazing and sounds great. The stage is nice and big. It's always nice to play a big professional stage, and the staff was all treated us very well, so we're excited to get back.
So can you guys give us just a little hint, and what can we expect for this show that's coming up?
Well, yeah, we were just rehearsing the set this week. It's a nice short half-hour set, so we're going to play, all the hits. And we're working on some new songs, so hopefully one or two of those is going to slip its way in. But yeah, you can expect all the hits.
You guys, it's not just about the hits, but, I've been lucky enough from the first time I met you guys to today, and it's been now, what? Am I wrong to say 10 years? Can I say that?
Be close.
Be close to that. You guys have evolved in a true sense of rock and roll, but it's not just rock and roll. It's rock. It's Canadian rock. It's Southern rock. It's blues. It's soul. It's like you guys have this music encyclopedia that you mix into your music. Where does that all come from? I mean, in a way, it's a dumb question because if anybody knows your family history, it makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's kind of just what we grew up listening to and what we were surrounded by growing up was just a lot of great music. Our dad had a big collection of rock and roll 50s artists, and we kind of grew up listening to that, as well as, of course, the Cameron House and all the artists, the local artists that we grew up listening to kind of gave us a bit more of a country and roots influence. So we kind of had a wide background of things that we grew up listening to. And I think that sort of shows in our music. We don't necessarily try to write a song one particular way or one particular sound. It just, what we enjoy listening to comes out in what we end up writing.
But you guys are, and it's funny, I've been noticing a lot of Canadian bands have been doing this. 3 guys, or maybe 4 guys, but you guys have a stadium sound. How do you pull that off with 3 guys?
That's something we've been working on a lot more recently. It helped. We've done a lot of co-writing sessions in the past couple of years where we kind of expanded our sound a little bit and tried things that we wouldn't try on our own when it was just kind of the three of us jamming in a room together. So it helped to kind of have an outside perspective and see what was out there that we weren't doing, kind of have that extra ear and see what we could add to the sound.
And even instrument-wise, it's like now I have an electric drum pad on the side where I'm hitting sounds in there which aren't even percussion sounds. There's like keyboards and different things, and Cosmo has different guitar pedals, so you can sort of with 3 people make a lot of noise.
Oh man, you guys make beautiful noise, man. That's the coolest thing. How did you kind of talked a little bit about how the Lemmon Stage show was the last one before this restart on the pandemic? How did it affect your careers? Like, what were you guys planning on doing, and then how did that spin sort of turn things around? And even if you want to go back a little bit too, how did the pandemic affect touring, recording, and just getting your names out there?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, the biggest thing was live shows. We could still kind of do behind the scenes things and rehearse and write and practice and that stuff, but what we've always enjoyed the most and think we excelled at the most was the live shows, and that certainly couldn't happen for the most part over the last 2 years. So we were really excited to see stuff start to come back, and when we got this email, do you want to play the Mocambo on the Lemmon Stage, and then we saw the bill and the other artists on it and the series we were part of and you hosting, it was like couldn't answer fast enough to say yes to this. So just really missing playing live is the biggest thing for us.
Well, we definitely missed you guys too. Look, the last time we did speak, when you guys predicted the Euro Cup, it was new music. What was that new album release that you guys had?
We put out an EP last summer called Sweet Fever of tunes that we've been working on kind of for a few years leading up to that. So it felt really good to put out that body of work and kind of be able to release it, be happy with it, and now we're on to the next new music.
We're going to get to the next new music in a second, but I want to go back to that because that was really summer feel. Who did the graphics and videos and stuff for that? Because that really had a cool feel to it.
Yeah, we worked with a lot of great people on that. We did a few music videos. Always Be There was one that we shot just outside of Toronto that we were really happy with how it turned out. And we shot another one for Fool's Paradise right here at the Camera House. We shot it up on the roof.
That's the one I loved, man.
Yeah, so we had a lot of great people working with us. We were really lucky to have a lot of great content to put out in support of that album.
All right, let's get to the future, man. What's going on with new music?
Yeah, we have this bank now of like I said, the couple things that we could do during this pandemic and the lockdowns and the starts and the stops was we could keep writing. That's one thing that we could always keep doing. So we, in this day and age, you put out music and then what are you doing before me lately? You got to put out new music. So we're always working on new stuff. We have a bit of a bank of things to release. And I think what we didn't get to do on Sweet Fever, which we've always done and liked, is you write a new song and then you try it out live a bunch of times. And the song changes and the way the audience reacts and certain parts react, you change your songs to how they're performed. So we're really excited for this time on these bunch of new songs as we'll get to give them the live treatment and see how that reacts before we get to recording.
Okay, so no idea yet when you think we'll get releases. Hopefully maybe around the holiday season, somewhere around there, hopefully.
Yeah, we're looking at maybe summertime, late summertime.
Late summertime. Oh, even better too. So I love that, man. So we can at least keep the windows open and turn the music up too. So what about touring wise? Of course, we talked about the Lemmon Stage. What other shows are we looking at here?
We don't have a ton in the books right now for the summer, but hopefully, festival season opens up a little bit. Yeah. We'll see what we have coming up. But it's just nice to know that shows are on the horizon in general. That bars are open, festivals are open. So we're excited to get back on some stages.
Well, one stage I know you guys are going to be doing, which is going to be huge, 51st Juno Awards, Warner Party. You guys are the house band. And you guys always tear this up because you're always usually performing with Jim Cuddy. Folks are going, what is he talking about? And I have to say, folks, it's usually a private affair. Sorry, just usually industry people. But can you guys describe what happens at this thing? Because honestly, it's almost like if you don't see it, you're never going to see it again.
Yeah, it's a bit.
We can try to describe it, but I don't know if we can. It's basically an open stage to a room that's full of musicians, and they will get up and they'll call a song, and they'll we backed Jim Cuddy singing with Billy Talent's lead singer, doing a medley that people that you'd never think working together or being on the same stage together, and anything can happen at any point.
It's such an amazing thing. What is it like for you guys though? Like, and this shows how good you guys are because you can adapt to anything, any kind of song, and whoever is going up there, like you guys, and it just happens, and it's like a great experience.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time when we were younger playing covers and learning other people's songs, and sort of through the bar that we play at a lot, the Cameron House, you're sort of doing that, playing with other musicians. If someone comes to your gig on a Saturday night, you might have them up to sing one of their songs, have another person up to sing a cover. So we're sort of from that world originally. So doing it at the Junos is sort of just doing it, but all the musicians are famous. So it's just like the next level.
I love it, man. I gotta make sure I'm on that list. I cannot miss that party, man. I've been on it for the last couple of years. Do not want to miss this, especially it's in Toronto. And just curious, are you guys gonna be doing anything else during Juno week? Do you know of anything that's happening?
We don't know of anything yet. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Knowing you guys, it's going to be something big, too. Look, as we're wrapping this up, one quick question. We talked about the Euro Cup, FIFA, World Cup coming up. Do I need even to ask? What's the prediction going on with that, man?
Well, first thing, Canada's going to be there, so hopefully Canada has a good showing.
Yeah.
Italy might not even make it, so we'll see. But at least Canada will be the fallback now.
There you go, man. And it's funny. I always wondered what would happen if Canada and Italy were in. Who's gonna root for who? So
hopefully we don't have to pick.
Hopefully not. Look, gentlemen, thank you so much for the interview.
I'll continue our predictions, and I like your hat, and I'm getting excited for the Blue Jays. They're going to win the World Series this year.
You know what? Honest to God, I think so too, man. Like, seriously, these guys are looking to tear it up. I cannot wait for this season.
Keep our predictions going with that one.
All right, man, we're going to hold on to that. Cannot wait, of course, for the Lemmon Stage at the El Mocambo. Cannot wait for the Warner party that's going to happen at the Juno Awards. Just cannot wait to see you guys perform because, like I said, it's always a rocking experience. Gentlemen, thank you so much for the interview, and cannot wait to see you guys and hear you guys.
Right on. Thanks, Rudy.
So much.
Thank you.